Is this the meeting?
Well, yes, it is. Welcome.
Sure.
Oh, it's too bad we had to move this to Zoom. We usually have a delicious spread with coffee and donuts.
No. I don't like to eat or drink anything that's left on the table.
Sure.
Nurse!
Peter, we've discussed this.
This could be my fault, Gabby. I've been using Hulu to watch old Animaniacs episodes.
Yeah, come on. You always get so uptight and assume I'm like, well, hi there. Okay then.
Ugh, I swear that virtual waiting room takes forever.
Hello, welcome. We'll be starting in a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Is this thing on?
I just don't understand why you can't read the directions once in a while.
I have built-in directions, Sister Dear. I don't need to read.
Then why do you get us lost to the wrong Zoom meeting every month?
Okay, everyone, if you'll just settle down, we can begin now.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now I see we have a new face today. So why don't we tell her about our creed? My life decisions
My life decisions are not my fault.
I'm at the mercy of an egomaniac serving God.
My choice is
Good or bad have nothing to do with me.
My choice is good or bad. It has nothing to do with me. This is good or bad. Not my fault. I am a character, and that's okay.
Okay.
Great. Now why don't we go around and talk? My name is Gabby.
Hi,
Gabby.
I was just like you once. I was a narrator in a story. It was a long road to recovery, but finally, after years of therapy, I realized it was not my fault. It's not my fault that I sent countless characters to their doom time and time again. It's not my fault that I had replayed the same mundane or terrible or sappy sweet stories time and time again. I was a narrator, and that's okay. Wow, that feels great. So who would like to go next?
I want to go next.
Me.
Okay. Hang on.
Well, I go.
Why? Hey. Why don't we let Toodles go first since you went first last time, Hansel?
Fine.
Good.
Hi, I'm Toodles.
Hi,
Goals!
Bonjour.
And I am a character in a story.
Oh, very good, Toodles. This is an improvement from last time. I'm glad we don't have a repeat of the Cinderella incident. Remember, the first step is admittance.
Yeah, thanks. Toodles. I have come to terms with a lot of things since our last meeting.
Well, like what?
Well, for one thing, I am really not that clumsy.
Please remember, this is a judgment-free zone.
I'm not judging, I'm just laughing.
That sounds like judgment. This is a safe zone.
Look, all I know is I was there and I only know what I saw.
Well, when it is your time to share, you can. But until then, Toodles has the floor. Don't make me use the mute button.
Thank you. Honestly, I also feel better about the Wendy Bird incident. I shot an innocent girl out of the sky with an arrow, and it's not my fault. I couldn't have killed her or maimed her for life, and I have to stop blaming myself. It was not my fault. It was that devil, that evil mastermind himself, J.M. Barry.
No clapping, please, no. Anything but that.
Oh,
Anything but that.
okay. Why don't you share next, then?
My name is Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
And I'm not really into this lovey-dovey stuff, here.
Safe zone, Peter. Safe zone.
All right. Well, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm the Peter Pan. From the story.
Great job, Peter. You're getting there.
And I'm a character. Ah!
Okay, why don't we use the clap reaction from here on out? Okay, maybe we should just go to snaps from here on out. Better. Better? Now, Peter, can you explain the problem with clapping?
It's just look, judgment free. My best friend is a fairy, a beautiful, delicate, and amazing little fairy, Tink. We had the best adventures. We'd fly down the Jolly Roger and mess with Hook, play tag with my shadow. You name it, we did it. Oh, and then one day she drank poison for me. Poison? I mean, who puts that crap around kids? For her to live, we had to clap. Every time she would drink, we had to clap. You can't ingest that much poison without it having lasting damages. I mean, she's a freaking fairy. What the hell do we expect?
Where is Tink now, Peter?
Dead. No amount of clapping brought her back.
It's not your fault.
Not your fault.
Not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know. I heard you the first time. What is this? Some kind of shrink voodoo?
Would you like to share anything else?
I'm not much of a sharer.
Well, we can move on. But Peter, I think it would be beneficial for you to share again. Okay, so who's next? Why don't you share, Ariel?
Sure. I'm Ariel.
Hi, Ariel.
Hi, Ariel.
And I'm a character in a story.
Excellent job, Ariel. I can see we won't have a repeat of the flounder incident.
And, well, Dingerhopper, this is harder than I thought.
Safe zone.
You see, I fell in love with a prince, Eric. I saved him from a shipwreck. I know that Wonder Woman gets all the credit for heroics, but really I was first. I saved him from a shipwreck. He would have drowned. It was love at first sight. Of course, I couldn't tell him that. I was in love with him, being a mermaid and all. So I struck a deal with Ursula, the sea witch. She gave me legs so I could join him on land. There was one problem.
You had to learn how to walk?
He wasn't as cute as you thought he would be.
Your story was too boring to continue?
No. In order to have legs, I had to give up my voice. Oh, my beautiful and lovely voice. When I would sing, octopi, squid, and cuttlefish would swim from all around to hear the exquisite melodic tones of Ariel, the singing wonder.
Cuttlefish? You're making that up.
No, I'm not. They're wonderful creatures of the sea.
Cuttlefish? I could be your cuttlefish.
Cuttle, not cuddle. I'm not making it up. You can Google it.
Hey, she's right. Cuttlefish.
Thank you.
It also says they're deaf.
That's how melodious I sounded. They would swim for miles to experience my singing. I was also the winner of Atlantic Idol 10 years running. I would lose my voice again and again.
Who would you like to sing now?
Sure.
Oh, it sounds like that witch did us a favor.
It's not your fault. Who's next?
I guess I'm next.
We're next.
Oh, this is half the problem. Why do you have to be so codependent on me?
Gretel, I'm your brother. We're supposed to do things together, play together, hang out together, and share secrets. And We're built-in best friends. You know, like brother sister type stuff.
For crying out loud, you're 42. Give it a break.
Okay, Gretel, I can see you're upset. Hansel, why don't we let Gretel share first this month?
Fine.
Gretel, please continue.
Thank you. Anyway, my name is Gretel.
Hi, Gretel.
Hi, Gretel.
Hi, Gretel.
And I am a character in a fairy tale. Fairy tale. When you hear that, you think, oh, whimsical and beautiful, right? Well, believe me, there's nothing whimsical or beautiful about my story. We had a wicked stepmother. And yes, I know how cliche that sounds, but we really did. She devised a plan for our father to leave us in the woods for good. Our father never had much of a backbone, so I knew we needed a plan. When he took us out in the woods, I told this one to leave a trail behind us so we could find our way back to civilization.
Look, to be fair, it really wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. Who leaves their kids out in the woods to fend for themselves?
I mean, our stepmother told him to do it. You know how she was if she didn't get her way.
Yeah, well, it's called a divorce, Hansel.
To be fair, we were prepared.
Oh, yeah. Some preparation we had. All this one had to do was lag behind and leave a trail for us to find later. I figured he couldn't mess it up. After all, he was a Boy Scout. I'm thinking we'll have a nice little trail of pebbles or something to find our way back. No. Einstein over here used breadcrumbs as a trail from our house into the woods. Breadcrumbs. Why don't you tell them what happened, dear brother?
Well, they magically disappeared.
No, they didn't, you idiot! Breadcrumbs! Of course! A bird ate them!
Gretel, I understand you're upset, but please remember this is a safe zone. We don't want a repeat of the 8 dwarf incident.
8? I thought there were 7.
Exactly. Now please, Gretel, continue.
Well, before long, we came to a cottage covered in candy.
And man, was I hungry. So we went in.
No, not we. You. You went in. You got captured by a witch, and I had to chase after you. And then, of course, save you time and time again. But I know it's not my fault.
No, it isn't. It's those monsters, Jacob and Willem Grimm.
No, you moron. It is your fault for going into the house.
Okay, well, it sounds like the two of you are making progress. Let's move on, shall we? I think we're having some technical difficulties.
Oh, hi there.
There we go.
My name is, oh, well, you guys all know my name.
Robert.
Come on, 3 guesses.
It's not in the book.
Richard.
Rumskin.
I know Richard Mario.
Nixon.
Can't take it anymore.
Rasputin?
I tell you my name each month. Why is it so hard to remember? Do I mess up your names? No.
Chill, buddy. What's the big deal?
Because it's my name. Because I cannot have another one in my entire life. I'm sorry. I've been binging Arthur Miller plays. But damn it, Miller was right. A name means something. When my story is finally, when I'm finally given credit for something, when that valley girl of a maiden finally says the name, I fall into a pit. Never to be heard from again. Until next time, and the next time, and the time after that, and the time after time. Forever, never ending. I have arthritic knees now from falling in that pit. How does she not know my name? The title of this story isn't The Maiden Who Can't Do Anything Right.
Thank you, Ruffler and Skin. Why don't we move on?
Hi, I'm Pinocchio.
Hi,
Hi,
Pinocchio.
Hi, Pinocchio.
Bonjour. And I'm a real boy. Ow!
Pinocchio, you can do it. We don't want another Thumbelina incident.
Squish.
And I'm a character.
Great! This is just lovely! It sounds like you're beginning to move from the tall tales you told so you can get to the truth. I'm so proud.
Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like
Pinocchio.
to just sit right there.
Pinocchio, we are
How I
sitting.
became the prince. Ow!
Pinocchio, would you like to explain the pain that is clearly racking your soul and stop hiding behind 90s sitcoms?
My soul. No, not my soul. You see, I started life as a puppet. My father made me wish I was be a real boy. And the blue fairy made it so, with strings attached. If I say the tiniest lie, my nose grows. I'm a puppet, I'm a boy, my nose grows. It's exhausting.
I'm glad to see we're making progress. So what changes can you make on a day-to-day basis to live with this?
Nothing. Ow!
Now I want you to dig deep and think about what else you could do.
Look, I ain't done nothing wrong. Ow! So I tell a tiny lie every now and then. Everyone does it. I only do it to protect people's feelings. Ow! I'm a people person. Ow! It's what I do. Ow! I'm a real humanitarian. Ow!
Pinocchio, it's so obvious that you're tortured. Let us help you. You're so tortured, your soul is screaming in pain.
It's not my soul. I had a nose job from Dr. Terry DeBrow. This thing will never grow again, and I have never been happier. Ow!
Who would like to go next?
What if I told you there was a way to chop your vegetables from the comfort of your own kitchen?
Okay, so let's not go there today.
But wait, or what if I told you you can sit down at work while burning calories? Yes.
We've talked about this. You can't pitch your
Are you
ideas to us.
tired of coffee that doesn't pack that nutritional punch?
Now look here!
Are you tired of not having a place to sit and chop wood while baking homemade zucchini bread, while losing weight and clearing your acne all at the same time?
Stop!
My apologies. I am Belle's father.
Hi, Belle.
Hi, Belle's
Hi,
father.
Belle's father.
No, but I'm also an inventor, and I have great ideas. Truly, I do. But every time my story is told, the focus is on all of my failures. And how is that fair? Do we focus on Edison's failures? Do we focus on Einstein's failures? No. But I get imprisoned one time and have to have my daughter rescue me, and then she goes off with her one-time captor, and all people can talk about is my failures, and it's just unfair.
Okay, maybe you need some more time to process.
Bill, yes, thank you.
Yeah, moving on. You're new, so why don't you give it a try?
I don't really even know where to begin.
Well, why don't you start at the beginning?
Ooh, once upon a time?
No! We never ever uttered those hateful words! What is your name?
Alice? My name is Alice.
Hi,
Hi,
Hey,
Alice.
Alice.
Well, I mean, this is hard to talk about.
It's a judgment-free zone. We've all been there.
I just don't understand what I've seen, what I've been through. I mean, one moment I'm playing with my cat and reading a book, and then next
Yes, please go on. Tell us your story.
Oh, but it's not a story. It's my life.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought she'd say.
Excuse me?
Please, Alice, and only Alice, continue.
Anyway, I was sitting outside under my favorite tree reading a book, and this talking rabbit ran by saying he was late. And after I followed the rabbit down the hole, things became even weirder. I mean, I know, a talking rabbit. Maybe I should have stopped and noticed how weird that was, but I didn't. and he led me to this hall. But when I got there, I couldn't find him. And that's when I saw the door. I couldn't get through this door, you see, and beyond it was this most beautiful garden I'd ever seen. I knew the rabbit must have gone that way, and that's when I noticed it. The table with the bottle on it that said, "Drink me." And so I did.
Wait. You're telling me that you drank a bottle that said, "Drink me" on it. You're not the tallest cornstalk in the field, are you?
What?
Not the brightest bulb in the bunch?
What?
I'm saying that's pretty dumb.
Dorothy, no judgments here. Please, Alice, continue.
Thank you. Well, I drank it, and I started to feel weird.
Absinthe.
What?
But you know, the absinthe, the green fit. Never mind.
I drank it, and I was able to fit through the door. On the other side was a cake that said, "Eat me." So I did. And I grew. And I grew and grew. And before I knew it, I was at least 9 feet tall, which made me cry. Have you ever seen something that's 9 feet tall cry? The teardrops are enormous. It was a never-ending nightmare. I grew, I shrank, I met a caterpillar that was smoking something on a mushroom. There was a weird birthday party, and then
And
it would happen all over again. And again and again.
hey, baby, when this whole situation is over, Pan's got a shoulder right here for you.
Peter, please remember your boundaries. I don't think any of us here wish for a repeat of the Rapunzel incident.
That was Harry.
Just trying to be helpful.
I'm sorry. I just keep thinking over and over again, and it just, well, I mean, it just doesn't seem fair. I'm sorry, but I don't see how any of this is funny.
It just doesn't seem fair. Well, let me tell you, sister, if life ain't fair, then what we deal with is even worse than that.
Dorothy.
Sorry, please, go ahead. I'm absolutely riveted.
Anyway, the thing is, I just keep reliving this whole crazy thing, like time and time again.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like I don't care, but this group is for people who have actually been traumatized, like people who've been through actual horrific things. I mean, like Peter over there can't even tolerate clapping, and you know, my story is truly horrifying.
What is your problem?
What?
Your problem. You've been, well, I don't need to say it. But you haven't been very nice since I started talking. What is your problem?
You haven't been very nice. Oh, please, don't get so angry with me. Hold it back.
Seriously, you need to stop. I've seen some pretty scary things.
Yeah? Well, I've seen some shit too, sister.
Dorothy, I really need to ask you to stop this.
I want to hear this. Please enlighten us, Dorothy. Besides having the name of a 90-year-old cat lady, what in this world has made you so mean?
Mean? You think I'm mean? No, I'm not mean, sister. I'm real. I'm tough. I am a survivor. Yeah, that's right. To begin with, I was stranded outside my family shelter during a tornado. Yes, that's right, a tornado. You ever ride a twister? I don't think so. It's a Kansas thing. Anyway, I wake up to find that my house has landed on top of a witch. And I'm not talking about some mean lady down the road. I'm talking about a broom flying, high cackling witch. Is that my fault? I don't think so. So then I walk around with my dog Toto, and meet this woman who travels through a bubble, and she calls short people munchkins. I mean, talk about a lawsuit. So then Bubble Lady introduces me to another witch, only this witch decides she wants to kill me for killing a sister. All of this over a pair of shoes, a pair of tacky red shoes that, quite frankly, pinched a little bit, and I couldn't get them off when I tried. I had to walk miles in those shoes. So yeah, you know what? I'll take pastry and a little booze over blisters and a psycho killer on your trail any day.
Pastry and booze? You don't know what you're talking about. I had a queen that wanted to kill me. A queen! Have you ever made a queen angry? She wanted to behead me.
Hello? There was a wicked witch? She had fireballs.
I almost literally drowned in my own tears.
And I survived a tornado. My entire family was safe in that shelter, and I was banging on that door. Nobody came to let me in.
Well, I can see why.
Now look here, you brainless coward.
Brainless?
Yeah, you are pretty brainless.
Pedal a bicycle. Sorry.
Girls, stop this instant.
You made it stop.
You are above this. This is not you. You are characters, not animals. Now please, get a hold of yourselves and I'll unmute you. We good? No, we good, Dorothy? All right, so who would like to share next? How about you, Snow?
Do I really have a choice? Okay. My name is Snow White.
Hi, Snow.
Hi, Snow White.
But you can call me Snow.
Hi,
Hi,
Snow.
Snow.
And I am a character.
Wow, great job. This is a huge improvement from last time.
Oh yeah, last time there were 8 dwarfs.
Safe zone, Peter. Now please, Snow, continue.
I don't know why I have to keep going to these things. I'm only here because my parole officer said that I have anger issues.
And why don't we talk about that?
And why don't we rearrange your face? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I understand. This isn't an easy process.
I don't know where to begin.
How about the beginning?
Well, basically, my stepmother was an evil queen. You think that having a queen want your head is bad? A queen wanting your beauty is worse. She tried everything. She hired someone to kill me. And when that didn't work, she sent me a poisonous comb. I ended up having to move in with these dwarfs. And when things didn't work out, she disguised herself as an old woman and she gave me an apple.
Oh, wait. Am I hearing this right? She gave you an apple? That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It was poisoned. I fell into a coma and now I have malice domesticophobia.
Oh, and she has trouble with my name.
Wait, what is that? That sounds like a Latin word for the clap.
Dorothy.
It's a fear of apples.
Ooh, I think I have that too. I'm scared of apples, but well, unless they're covered in candy.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was totally uncalled for.
And social distancing, Gretel. Now please, Snow, and only Snow, continue.
I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, what? You want me to just pour my heart out to you? Is that what you want? I mean, really? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, there were these dwarfs, and, well, I think that's where some of my anger comes from.
But didn't they take you in? Like, shouldn't you have been grateful?
Grateful? Grateful? I became their maid! Sure, it started out small. Snow, can you reach the top shelf of the cupboard? We're just dwarfs. Or, Snow, can you clean the gutters? We can't reach them. We're just dwarfs. It was the cooking and the cleaning. It just grew and grew. And then they asked me to mend their socks. Mend their socks. Has nobody heard of Target? I mean, come on. I swear. Just thinking of it just makes me want to just pop their little heads right off.
Oh, Snow. Take a deep breath. Good. We don't wish to repeat the little gingerbread boy incident either.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is that something to help you with your anger?
Yes. Homemade vodka does wonders.
Is this the meeting?
Yes, welcome. Why don't we move on then? Would you like to share?
Not really sure.
Well, why don't you start with your name?
That's the thing. I don't have a name. I don't have a name, and I'm killed every night after night.
What story are you from?
I dare not say.
Why?
Even the title was a curse. A real sicko wrote my tale.
Could you tell us their name?
Shakespeare, William Shakespeare.
It's a ghost!
I'm from the Scottish play.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Nope.
Yeah, can you write a beautiful play for me?
Oh, okay. Well, look at the time. Let's close with our creed once more, shall we? My life decisions.
My life decisions are not my fault. I'm the mercy of the
Egomaniac. Choices, good or bad. Choices, good or bad, are not my fault.
In character, and that's okay.
These are their stories.
Okay, great session, everyone. See you next month. I have to Zoom with WA.
WA?
Writers Anonymous.
Now that's one sick group of people. Ugh.